YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Cry. Welcome back to another vid. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure to follow me on all platforms at I Am Cry. I had one of my YouTube subscribers DM me on Instagram a question. He was rocking with my vids and he asked me, he said, Cry, should I just focus on my purpose? Or should I get a girlfriend and date while focusing on my purpose? I told him I would make a video of my response. Honestly, bro, it depends. When I was coming up, I couldn't do it, right? I couldn't find a balance with having a girl and focusing on my purpose when I was young. I never could do it. I found myself always compromising where I wanted to be, things that I knew I was supposed to be doing for women, right? Like, it all started in high school. Like, I used to have to get up at 5 a.m. to go hoop with go work out with my dad, with my pops. My dad and my girlfriend at the time, I would always be staying up on the phone with her all night because I thought if I didn't, she wouldn't like me. That was my mindset. Like, I wanted to do whatever I could to make her happy, and a lot of times I was putting their feelings over my own, right? Over my own stuff. And it all stemmed from just being around my mom earlier, before my dad in my childhood. She always told me I had to, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? She always told me I had to just, not even directly, she just would tell me indirectly to just be sweet to women, be nice to women, put women first, right? Happy wife, happy life. But really it should be happy man or not a goddamn thing or something like that, man. I heard on Instagram, man. But to get back to your question, man, early on I couldn't do it, man. It was too much of a distraction, man. Like, one thing you gotta understand about women, fellas, they require a lot of attention, a lot of time, a lot of affection. And if you're not a person that's extremely organized and extremely on your purpose, they'll throw you off, bro. They throw you off. But at the same time, man, you don't want to go cold turkey, because as a man, I believe you should be as well-rounded as possible, right? You don't want to be the successful nigga that don't know how to deal with women, right? That's why you see a lot of celebrities and stuff like getting cheated on or beating that girl up, like just crazy shit. Why does that happen? Because they spent all their time directed to their purpose, their whole life, that they don't even know how to deal with women, right? They don't understand female nature. They don't understand how hypergamy. They don't understand anything about women in no regard. And you don't want to be like that either, right? So that's something that always stuck with me. I believe either Andrew Tate or Tristan Tate always said, as a man, you should be as well-rounded as possible. Like, you don't want to be the in-shape dude that's poor, and you don't want to be the rich fat dude, right? You want to have a balance in all aspects. So it all depends, man. If you I don't know how old you are, bro, but if you're young, I would recommend just focusing on your purpose, right? But as you get a little older, you gotta find a little bit of time to at least just interact with women, just date, even if you don't want to commit, right? But you also gotta be aware, fellas, as you get older, man, it's women will with their ideology, man, they'll kind of trap you, man. And let me explain what I mean by that, right? Women want the in-shape guy, the man making over 6 figures, right? Certain height, certain status. He gotta be, indirectly, subconsciously, they want a man that can attract other women, right? That can buy them nice things, that can provide a lifestyle for them, right? That type of man has to be on his purpose. That type of man has to be on his grind. So the reason I say be careful of getting in relationships, because women, a lot of times they have this delusion that, okay, once they get that type of man, that he's still gonna have the time to deal with them. He's still gonna have the time and attention to, and the means to, well, I would say the time and attention to give to them, and still have the means to provide for them. But to maintain the means that they have to provide for that girl, they have to put their time and attention on their purpose still. So it's a trap, right? Because women will want the man that I just mentioned, right? Then they get him, and it's like they pressure him and complain that he's not giving them enough attention, enough time, right? And if you're not mentally strong being that man, it'll pull you away from your purpose, right? And you will get away from the work and the tasks that you're supposed to be doing on an everyday basis, and give that to that woman. And the time compounds and the time compounds, and you get behind with your purpose, you get closer to her. But one thing about women, fellas, they on an emotional roller coaster, man. So if you showing them too much attention and affection too much, I hate to say it, fellas, but they're gonna get tired of it, right? They're gonna get bored, right? And it's gonna get to a point. This is where hypergamy comes in. If you don't know what hypergamy means, it basically is when a woman is always gonna choose her best option. They always date up. You always see women date up, men date down. That's basically what hypergamy is. So to get back on the storyline, you done shot away from your purpose, gave her all this attention and validation for months and months and months. She get tired of it. Y'all break up for whatever reason. She cheat on you, whatever the case may be. Y'all break up. She's leaving you for that man that stayed on his purpose, right? She's leaving you for the man that is going to work every day, is successful, is on his grind, got his money up, right? She's leaving you for that man, and that was you before you feel me, gave in and was weak and put your women over your purpose, right? So you can't fall into that trap as a man. That's what a lot of people do. A lot of men do. Like I hear Steffes Cole talk about this a lot. He says men be alpha, and then they get in a relationship and they go right back to their beta ways. That's facts, right? That's facts. Fellas, I will argue that you gotta be even more on your purpose when you're in a relationship, man. Like me in a relationship now, fellas, I'm continuously trying to improve in all areas, right? I'm working way harder than I was when I was single. And it's because you can't get comfortable. The moment you get comfortable, it's over. That's where a lot of mother. That's why I'm telling bro, like, it depends, man. A lot of motherfuckers not mentally strong enough to focus on their purpose and still date. Like, I believe you should find a balance. It should be like a 90%, 10%, 80, 20%. Find your balance, but niggas don't be mentally tough enough, bro. Like, you come home, you feel me, your girl trying to get it in, and you know you're supposed to be doing something else. A lot of niggas don't got the discipline just to stay on task, right? But you gotta have that discipline, right? And I'll go literally a little deeper, man. Like, this was a conflict with me and my girl now when we first met. She thought, you feel me? I don't know why women think this. They get with a man that's on their grind, and they think they gonna get in a relationship, and the man is just gonna be all about them, all over them, talk to them all day, right? And she had to realize, like, okay, damn, like, this is really who he is. And I told her straight up, like, yo, this is how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You can stay with me, you know, or you can leave. You feel me? I told her straight up. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she decided to stay. But as a man, you got to be willing to do that, man. Like, a lot of y'all put women over y'all purpose because you think that's the best you can get. It's like you don't have an abundance mindset. You got a scarcity mindset, right? Never have a scarcity mindset. Because if you continuously working on yourself, fellas, you will attract the right woman. The right woman will come to you, man. But it's tough, man. It just depends on the type of person you are, man. And it also depends on the woman, man. Like, Nowadays, man, women won't, 98% of women won't understand it and let you prioritize your purpose. I wouldn't even say let you, because she can't let you do nothing, but it will be some tension and some conflict with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, these ain't our grandmas and our moms, fellas. You know what I'm saying? That respect the hard-working man. All that shit is out the way. All that shit is over. Like, you just gotta accept women. A lot of bit of delusional, fellas. Like, they want you to be able to provide this lifestyle, be in shape, be handsome, be able to attract other women subconsciously, be intellectual, be all of these things, but they don't understand the amount of time and work and effort that comes with that, right? And the amount of years and grind you got to go to obtain that. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends, bro. But all in all, man, if I had to just give you a straight up answer, man, if you're gonna find a woman that's gonna accept you putting your purpose first, and you feel like, you know, she's a great woman, she got stand on great morals and principles, woman of God, you know what I'm saying? Try to balance it the best you can. But if you get one hint that she's trying to distract you from your purpose, you got to cut her off. That would be my advice to you, man. But I feel like this is a common thing with a lot of young men, man. Like, women can be a man's biggest downfall, man. A man's biggest downfall, and it's our biggest motivation as well. Like, let's be honest, man. We want to get to the top of the mountaintop. One of the reasons is we want to attract, you know, quality women. Let's be honest, fellas. Right? I don't know who that was. It just beat. But there'll be a downfall too, man. So you just got to be careful, man. Be careful, man. So that's the video for the day, man. Just got my run in, getting some steps in now. So excuse me if I was a little out of breath, but that's the video for the day, man. Love y'all. Peace.